What up? Happy Wednesday. It's my Friday. Yay. On my way to work though. Little allergy. Little like sinus or something allergy going on. Makes me cough a little bit. But I'm making good time this morning. 7:03 a.m. It's my Friday. No, I just said that, but yay again. But I'm kind of in a funk a little bit. Not like depressive funk, just like more like I'm annoyed. I'm just annoyed with everything right now. And just because, just the way everything is these days, you know? I'm trying to think of things to feel positive and things that I can look forward to, be positive about, and you know, something I can look for that's not negative. And I'm struggling with it, really. I'm struggling with that. You guys always hear me complaining I don't get paid vacations. All I have is, we accumulate sick time. So yesterday at work, apparently, like I said, all we get is sick time. So, we earn that sick time. And if you don't use it, you lose it. So, we use our sick time, whether we're sick or not, whatever, we earned it, right? But apparently, since we all use our sick time, it costs the company money because they got to pay someone overtime to cover when someone calls in sick. But now, since everybody uses their sick time that they earned, now they're going to start cracking down on us for using our sick time. Okay? So now if we want to use our sick time that we earned, and that's all we have to get a doctor's note. And we can only call in sick tops twice a month. But we have to get a doctor's note. They're not accepting, they just won't let us use our sick pay however we want, even though we earned it. And even though we don't get paid vacations, now we have to jump through hoops just to be able to use our sick time that we earn. Okay? So basically, we're going to be forced to waste our sick hours that we earned. Okay? And, so they give us really crappy health care that's useless for the most part. It's basically useless. So if we want to use our sick pay, we have to go either to a clinic and pay to get a doctor's note, or go do whatever we have to do to go get a doctor's note. So just if we want to take a sick day pay off. Well, what if I don't need to go to the doctor? I'm just not feeling well and I don't want to go to work, and I want to use my sick hours that I earned to stay home so I can feel better, good enough to go to work the next day. No, we got to get a doctor's note. Well, I don't feel well enough to get up and go look for a freaking doctor to get a freaking doctor note. It's bullshit, man. And I don't know, man. It seems like it's like, the higher ups they just keep making it harder and harder for us, man. The worker, the boots on the ground, they keep taking more away from us and expecting us to do more. I'm getting tired of it, man. You know, I'm getting tired of it. It's all about what they want, what they get. Do you think that the higher ups have to come up with the doctor's note if they want to take a day off? No. Do you think the higher ups don't get paid vacations? No, they do. They get paid vacations. It's us, the grunts, the boots on the ground, that get kicked around, you know, by them. And it sucks, man. But, you know, so we were all informed that you're only allowed to call in sick maximum of twice a month, or else you're getting written up, and you have to have a doctor's note, and they're not accepting like personal reasons or nothing like that. So, you know, everything, you got to drop everything. If you're having any kind of issue in life, your work comes, showing up there to that job supersedes that. Whatever is going on in your life, showing up to that work for that day is more important than anything else. Okay? It just annoys me, man, you know, that we're forced to have to do this crap, okay? We're forced to have to live in this society where we have to jump through all these damn hoops, do this and that, earn this and that, show up for this and that, religiously, regardless, and, you know, we just don't get a break. We don't get nothing. We get our hourly wage, and that's it. And that gets gobbled up by bullshit, expensive cost of living. I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of all of it. I'm trying to find positive things to talk about, and I can't. I can't find anything. Because just the way everything is these days, it's frustrating and it's bullshit. It's all bullshit. There's no reason why I shouldn't have paid vacation. There's no reason why I can't take some of my sick time off without having to go through all this bullshit just to take one sick day off that I earned. You know? It's bullshit that if I want to do something fun, it's not going to cost me. It shouldn't cost me an arm and a leg. You know? Everything is just tapped out these days. And I don't know, man. It's like, I'm put to the point now where it's like, just blow the whole fucker up. Fuck it all. Fuck all this bullshit. It's all bullshit. I'm sick of it. I work every day religiously. It's never enough. It's never enough. Never will be, because it's all wrong. All this bullshit. It's all been played out. It's all run up. It's all been done. It's already done. Now it's just ants fighting over crumbs. Okay? Everything's diced up, divvied up, run out, ragged out. It's all done. The American dream is over for most people. And that's the reality. That's the reality of it. In California, that's what it's like. It's bullshit. These companies are bullshit. California's bullshit with its economy. The whole deal. It's all about the money. Everything. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. The more you have, the harder life gets, really. I don't need a lot. I really don't. I just need a place to shower, eat, sleep. That's really it. It shouldn't have to cost me my life just to have the basic minimums. You know? You know what I'm trying to say here? Thank God I don't have kids. Oh my, I wouldn't want to bring kids into this fucking place, man. Really. What's life gonna be? It's either gonna be better for them or it's gonna be really hard for them unless you do things the proper way and do everything right, and then maybe things will be better for them people, them kids, you know? But God forbid something happens and it messes up the plan. Now everybody's got to suffer that's involved. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's too easy for, there's just no control of a lot of things, okay? There's too much of some things and not enough of others to help make life easier for people. You know? It's like the rich, everything's smooth sailing, you know? They don't have to worry about a lot of shit that most people have to worry about. And you know, if you're not rich, life is more than likely just going to be nothing but a struggle. It shouldn't be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. Life doesn't always have to be a struggle. It didn't used to be this bad. But like I said, everything's played out. It's all done. Everything's all tapped out. Has been for a while now. And, you know, I'm really struggling to find positive outlook these days, you know? And it all boils down to money. Okay, all the issues I'm bitching about, it's all money. It's not that I'm a broke ass. It's just I'm upset about, you know, my time still. We're back to the time thing. I don't have enough time for me and to enjoy anything. And now they just made it harder on me by doing what they're doing with our sick pay, you know. Yeah, attendance is important, but just because, you know, why even give us sick pay then? Really, you know, if it's they make it too hard to use it, then what's the point, man? What's the point of even having it then? We just work, all work, nothing else. Makes life just dreary, makes it depressing almost, man, you know? Just nothing to look forward to. Just work. Don't have nothing to look forward to because I don't have time. It's all for them. All my time is for work. But, you know, I'm frustrated, but I don't know what else to say. My whole life is work. And then now it's even more of that. Because now they made it to where we can't really use our sick pay now. And that's all we had. Fuck, man. I'm sick of it, man. That's why I think being a minimalist is the way to go, man. Fuck all this material. Fuck owning shit. All that does is make life hard. Okay? Now, it's different because I'm single with no kids. You know? I don't have to worry about anybody but myself. That's the one thing I have going for myself. It's that. Okay? I don't have to worry about anybody but me. If I want to get rid of everything I own and start all over, I can. And which I probably will. Eventually. Because I'm getting to the point where I can't handle a lot more. Because it just doesn't seem to be working for me. Because I have a certain point to where it's like, okay, I've had enough. I've had enough catering to these people and not getting enough in return. Okay? I'm not going to give up my entire life for somebody else in their company. Okay? I'm trying to do what I can do now. I'm working hard, and they keep choking us more and more and more, you know? They're choking us out. These freaking higher ups. They're choking us out, man. And you know, I don't blame the crew, man, for using their sick pay and taking time off. I know how it feels. I don't blame them. But, you know, the higher-ups don't care. They're all about their money, their, you know, keeping their numbers high. That's all they care about. They don't care about who's making the money for them. All they care about is keeping their pockets full. It's always about them. Well, they get to enjoy their lives. They get to enjoy their vacations. They get to enjoy their sick time off. Not us, though. Not us boots on the ground. Us grunts. The ones actually out there doing the job. They don't give a shit about us, man. But you know what? This is how it is for now. I'll deal with it as long as I can. And when that time comes, I'll have to make a change. I'll have to make a change. I do have a pretty good tolerance, but they're pushing it. They're pushing my tolerance, man. It's getting there. It's getting there. You know, it's just hard at times for me to go for making a change because I'm doing it by myself, okay? I don't have help. So it's all me. When I want to make a change, it's all me. I got to do everything. You know? And when I do make change, you know, that's why I have a truck. Because that's how my life has been. Preparing for change. That's how I've designed my life. That's why I've always owned trucks. That's why I've always not really had a whole lot of stuff. Now I own more stuff than I've ever owned in my life, and it's too much because the more you own, the more it anchors you down, and the more you have to tolerate with other people in their fucking companies, you know? But that's pretty much how I'm feeling. I'm here now. I'm here. Of course I'm here. Always here. But I needed to vent a little bit because even though it's my Friday, yay, I get my whopping 2 days off. Yoo-hoo! Right, that's my vacation, my weekend. I know other people have it worse. I get it. I get it. I know. But, you know, this is about me. What I can tolerate, okay? What I feel is fair and unfair, okay? And this is where this is how I vent it out on video. And I share it with you guys. So don't, you know, if you get anything out of these videos, try to figure it out. Whatever information I throw out there, try to help that to your benefit, okay? However you can. And if you're having a good day and I just brought you down, I'm sorry, but this is life for me. You don't have to watch my future videos if you don't want to, but you know, no one said life would be easy either, right? But no one said life would be hard. Well, yeah, they did actually. Yeah, they did. They have been saying that for a long, since I was a kid. Life can be hard. Life will be hard if you don't do this and that. I should have listened, huh? But anyways, I'm gonna go do my time. I'm gonna go do my time and, you know, try to have a good 2 days off. Try to. You know, the only thing really keeping me going is feeling healthy, feeling good, you know. And that's about it these days, man. So thank you for stopping by. Sorry it's a Debbie Downer video, but lately this is just how I am. This is how I feel. This is what this world makes me feel like these days. And you know, hopefully it'll change and I'll have more positive videos in the future. We shall see. You know, I gotta make my own happiness just like everybody else, you know. So y'all have a fantastic day and we'll check you later.